Hospital Porter's pride and dignity. Stop the New World Order. Welcome to Hapanwo TV. I am Ben Emlyn-Jones, and today I'm on location at Lytham St Anne's in Lancashire. I'm attending the Probe Conference, which is a twice-yearly conference for research into the paranormal, government cover-ups, and almost anything, any information you wouldn't get through the mainstream media. This is what Probe Conference is all about. Now, Probe Conference, the UK Probe International, is the brainchild of Sam and Jean. And they, what's your surname, sir? Wright. Sam and Jean Wright. And they alone organise this single-handedly every year. Why would they do it? How do they do it? Well, here they are to tell you their own story. So Sam, Jean, tell us a bit about yourself and why you do what you do.
Well, I think I was the first one to be interested in this. I've been doing this now for about 30 years. And I think Jean joined me about 25 years later. No, 5 years later.
5 years
You've been
later.
doing it for 25, haven't you?
Yeah.
And we're into almost everything, really. Paranormal. My main theme is ufology. Jean is more onto the paranormal. Of course, that blends us together quite well, you know. And we do 2 conferences a year now. Each conference is 2 days. 8 speakers each day, so there's 16 speakers each year. We've been doing this now for 15 years. We've got speakers from all over the world: America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Germany, Finland, Sweden, and Germany.
And why do you two think that the information provided by your conference needs to be heard? Why do you feel that this information needs to be made available to the human race?
Because the media itself very rarely gives out the information or the hidden information. So therefore you have to have certain, we hold conferences because when we bring speakers over, they tell you very often hidden stories that never ever get out into the media. And it's better to come to a conference, listen to a speaker and be enlightened. You make up your mind, you don't have to believe everything, but the point is, here are people giving up their time and their research. Many of them have been in it for many years, most of them are authors, and they will tell you more than you will ever learn by watching the ordinary news or reading a newspaper.
I can well believe it.
And the best way to see this is to come to a conference, because you meet most people who are of the same mind, and people can get up and ask questions. You never look down on, no matter what question you ask. You will find that each speaker will give you the time and bring it down to your level if you're not certain of exactly what they've said. And we find this more enlightening, and the more people that ask questions, come to these places, the better it is, because we need to get this sort of thing out to people.
Right. I personally have been attending Probe conferences now since October 2006. One thing I like most about this Probe conferences, and why I find it so pleasurable to be here, is the social life. I mean, I love getting to meet people, just people who are interested in the same subjects that I am, as you two are, and my other friends are. And do you also believe that this is an important part of the conference?
Definitely, because you get quite a number of people, don't you, Sam, who have had experiences but are too afraid to tell other people because they can be considered as a little bit with the birds, whereas if you took a conference like this, they can speak to people and explain what they've seen and exchange things with each other without feeling foolish. And Sam and I have had many stories told to us which could be very hard to believe, but the point is these things have to be.
See, what it's all about these conferences, you've got to have an open mind. The great Albert Einstein once said, to have an open mind is worth the king's ransom. This is really what it's all about. I mean, we've been doing it for so long now. We find it very more easy now to pick speakers on our way of thinking. We like to have fair field of different speakers. If we have 8 speakers, we try very much to have each speaker speaking on a different subject. But this is the only way you'll get people coming in, bigger crowds, and just, I'm into ufology. If we had 8 speakers speaking on ufology, you'd only get about 50 coming in. I mean, that's no good. We're trying to let people know what's going on in life, and unfortunately most of the people don't know.
What is the connection?
Yeah.
It's called connecting the dots, isn't it?
That's right.
Between crop circles, ufology, all of these, the phenomena itself. I mean, you can only ask questions, why are we here? And numbers of people who don't even believe in exactly what we do believe in. But you will find now that people are saying, why are we here? What are we doing here? And at the state of the world at the moment, I mean, there has to be answers. And there are people out there now that can give you the answers, or at least help to give you the answers.
There's a lot more younger people attending producers now. And when we started 15 years ago, it was usually middle-aged to old. Now it's a wide spectrum.
Which is lovely to see the youngsters,
the
youngsters coming in.
realise that there's something wrong in our world.
And the nice
They're the
thing
people
about
that will change it eventually.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about Probe, and even though we set ourselves, lots of people who come and they bring friends with them each year, so we meet new people, and it's just like a family. And they're getting together at the end of the evening on Saturday night, where people can come to the same hotel, relax and have a drink and speak to the speakers informally. And that's lovely.
It most certainly is. Yeah. I was saying this actually to Sue that. You know, it's like coming home when I come here every 6 months. It feels like I'm coming home. So, if someone wants to attend the Probe conference, how do they go about getting tickets and information?
Well, we have a website, we're on email, and we also advertise in the next year.
Right. And what is actually the website?
It's www.ukpro.com.
Right. And also, they should check out the adverts in Nexus magazine. As a long-term attendee of the Probe conferences, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you both and express my appreciation for all the hard work you've done in bringing these conferences to people, and for giving me an awful lot of joy and happiness and satisfaction and a feeling of belonging. So thank you both very much.
You're welcome, Ben.
Thank you.
We thank you for coming and bringing along and doing what you are doing.
You're very welcome. Well, Jean and Sam, thank you very much. It's been very interesting talking to you about this subject.
Thank you.
You have been watching Hapanwo TV live at the Probe conference. Hospital Porters, pride and dignity, stop the New World Order. Thank you very much for watching.